Hey Divi Engine family, Pete here with another video. It's been a while since my last video and we've been hard at work. There's been a lot going on with Divi 5. We almost at the completion of Divi Body Commerce, Divi 5. But right now I got a new feature to show you for Ajax Filter machine, and it will be in Body Commerce also. And it is index, auto suggest, and live search. Okay, so what is all this? Well, I'm just going to jump straight in and show you, but it's basically to help A, speed up your filters, B, help your customers with the UX so they can get to the results quicker. So let's jump straight in, okay? With the new updates, so you'll see two new sections, catalog, index, and auto suggest, okay? So I'm just going to open up. I've just made this test website over here. Oh, it's too big. Okay, so we've got this out of here, and there's quite a lot of filters. So I'm just going to click around 1, 2. So that's quite quick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's reset it. 4 seconds. 499 5 1 2 1 2 3. Yeah, so it's kind of varied in terms of how fast things are, depending if it's been cached or not, but you can see it's between 2 to kind of 4 seconds. We're using our loop templates, which are the quickest way. If you're using Divi custom loop layouts, it might be slower. You're looking at like 2 to 4 seconds for the filters, so it's not too bad. Okay, so now catalog index, what that is. Okay, so that's the first thing I want to show you. So right now everything's stored in WordPress database. Your posts in one table, ACF is in post meta table, everything's in one table. This website is kind of fresh, there's no pages or nothing, so it's just posts. So it would be slightly faster, but there are 5,000 posts and there's ACF fields, so there's quite a lot of data for it to go through. Now we give several options for you to index. Now index is basically a quicker way of delivering your content, storing your content and delivering it. So the first one is an internal SQL index, and what this does is it just basically creates tables in your database specific to what you have. Okay, so the best thing to do is to click on this index setup wizard. So you click on that and it'll first tell you what you want to index. So for me it's posts. Okay, so I'm filtering posts, so I want to index posts. Click next. Now taxonomies to index. Okay, so here let me actually just get this up, sorry. Admin. Okay, so here in posts we have categories. We don't have tags. Okay, so I don't want to be indexing tags, I only want to be indexing categories. Then if you have ACF or SCF, we'll automatically kind of pick them, and you can choose, you can select all of them or individual ones you want to index. If you have custom fields, you can add them here. So I'm telling the index I want to index posts, categories, and ACF fields. I want to store those in a custom table and I want to deliver it quicker. Okay, so I want to click yes, save and rebuild index. Okay, so it'll give you a kind of what's happening here. So you can see it's got posts, taxonomies, meta keys. So it's quite a clean little database there, or database table. You can also click rebuild at any point. You know, if you're finding that you're not getting the data, but it is a cron job that basically when you add new posts or update categories or whatever, it will then rebuild it for you. Okay, so now if I go over to this blog, okay, so I want to go in a private window again. So you can see how quick it is already there. 1, 2, so before we got like between 2 to 4. That was like 1 second to 2 seconds. 1, 2. So that's quicker there. It's really a lot faster there. Let's search by, 91. Okay, so it's a lot faster over there. Okay. Yeah, so that to me is a lot quicker than the other one. So 1 to 2 seconds. Now that may work very well. That's a very simple indexing. Okay. Next we have a bit more of advanced. So if you have really complex like products with lots of ACF fields and WooCommerce price and SKU and attributes and things like that, it can still be slower with the WordPress database. So there's things called Typesense, ElasticSearch, and Cloud Index. So Typesense is another way to kind of index. So Typesense, if we go over here, you'll see over here it's a lightning fast open source search. So it's more optimized in the way that it searches, stores data, and also the way it caches. It's very clever in the way that it caches the searches. So it learns over time your searches, and it very cleverly stores it. So this is a really advanced way of searching. So you can set that up yourself by going to Typesense, and you'll see a connection tab. Here you can add the host, the port. So you have to host this yourself on a cloud server. Okay, there's lots of tutorials about that. So basically, you set it up on a cloud server. You're paying about $15 a month, maybe £15, or dollars, something like that, a month for the server, depending on where you're hosting it. Actually, it's probably gone up now. Anyway, depends who you hosted with, right? So all servers cost different, and you then host it on there. Okay. Again, you can once you set it up, you then do the same indexing procedure. ElasticSearch is another one. So ElasticSearch is another option, very similar to Typesense, and it also does the same. So it's basically a vector database. It's same. So you can check it out. And again, you can use ElasticSearch. Once you've done that, you add in the connection, username, password, etc. The other option is Cloud Index. So we have our own cloud index for you. So we have different plans depending on how big your website is. So the cheapest one is a £10 a month one, and that is will be cheaper than if you host it yourself. Then if you grow bigger and bigger, you can scale it up. Now if you just so if you just start so I have to activate the license first. Okay, anyway, so I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, that was a little bit embarrassing, but I'm back. So I basically had to add my license key, which I've done now. Come back here and catalog index. I'm going to go to Cloud Index, and I'm going to click a start 14-day free trial. So here you'll be asked to enter in your card details. So I'm just going to pause that for a second, and I'll get back to you. Actually, no, this is a sandbox at the moment now, so that's fine. What is this? It's 4.2, isn't it? 4.2. Okay, so I don't know. Whatever that is. Okay, start trial. So this is just a test Stripe while I'm just doing the video, but yeah, you basically subscribe to a monthly payment. Okay, and then I'm just gonna just go to Cloud Index connection, just double check, test the connection. It's been successful. Yeah, as I said, I can manage my billing. So if you click on that, it can take you through to Stripe, and you can cancel subscription if you want. So everything's all there for you. So we're not trying to, you know, tell you anything. We're just trying to help you get things smoother. So okay, so Cloud Index. Now I want to go to add. Just going to reload this page just to make sure. I want to add collection. Go to post. Collection name, that's fine. Taxonomies, I'm going to choose category, and the SCF fields, I'm going to click that. Save and sync, and let's see what happens now. It should sync to the Cloud Index. And I'm just going to pause it now because it says it's syncing. It can take 1 to 2 minutes, maybe several minutes, depending on how many there are. So let's just pause this, and then I'll come back once it's done. See you in 1 second. Okay, that took about 20 minutes because there's a lot of posts to sync, and it does it in batches of 500. So yeah, it took a while. So if it's taking a while, don't worry. I'm actually in the version you'll have, it'll give you an indicator of how many is being updated as you go along, so you can keep an eye on it. Okay, just gonna grab the staging. Let's run the staging. The incognito window. Okay, so here we go. So we have the Cloud Index. Let's reload this page, and you should see it loads almost instantly. A lot faster than internal or anything else. So it's almost instant, and it's clever because it like learns. So, for example, let me just try to pick one on here. Light belts. Okay, so light belts is like 1 and a bit seconds. Now let me just reload this page, and let's take a look and see if I go to light belts again. Okay, now let's just go back. I think I had a different query there. So there's light belts. Okay, so yeah, it is it is a lot quicker. You can see how, you know, everything is just a lot faster with the Typesense. It's like almost instant. So, and also it also queries all like the numbering as well, so the result count, so that also is indexed. Okay, so this video, I have to admit it to you, I've actually stopped a few times. You may have noticed. I'm kind of like an honest guy. I don't know why. I'm too honest sometimes. So, just to recap, indexing, we've added this option. It's really good for you to speed up the website. So with indexing, you got internal, which is making tables in your current WordPress install. You got Elastic and Typesense, which you can host yourself and pay for it yourself. Or if you are not tech savvy and you want to just test it out, try our Cloud Index, which is a monthly fee that we charge you, and we host it and make sure everything's all secure and everything's all great for you. Yeah, and that's all working there. So any questions, reach out to support. I hope you enjoy this feature to help you speed up your Ajax filters, and we have some other interesting updates with this as well, and I'll go on to that next. Hey, welcome to the second part of the video in our newest features in Divi Ajax Filter machine and body commerce. So this one is auto suggest. So in the last video we spoke about indexing, and I showed you how we set up a cloud index with us, or you could then do internal Typesense or ElasticSearch if you want to host it yourself. The next one is auto suggest. So what this does is when you type in the filter or in the search bar, it'll give you a drop down and auto suggest words that will be applicable. So some of the settings you can do is just enable it and include like WooCommerce products tags, blog categories, and then also popular search phrases. You can actually manually add stuff in here, and then just save it when you're ready, and then build the search index. So I've just built it, and it's done 400 phrases indexed. So let's try it now. Okay, so I'm just going to open this up in a incognito window. So bear with me, just getting it up. No, not that one. Okay. Let's pull this across. Okay, so now I've got this website over here. This won't do anything just yet, actually. So what I need to do is I need to go over to my Ajax, or the builder, and then here I'm just going to go to the search input. So in here I've created all these filter items, and the first one is a search one. So what you want to filter by, I've clicked search, and when you do that, you have this new option over here which does auto suggest, browser autocomplete. I'm going to actually turn that off. I want to click on auto suggest. Okay, delay typing, it's 2 seconds, minimum characters 2, suggest limit 10. You can update that kind of stuff. So let me save that now and reload this page. Now what happens is when you start typing in, it'll then pull in some suggestions. So you can see how with the indexing, how quick it was as well. So flexible screws, adapters, and if I click on that, it will then filter by that. So yeah, so it's quite nice actually, how quick it is. Now I just want to show you how, if I go back into our settings and I just turn off the indexing, so it's just the default WordPress. So I'm just using the WordPress kind of one. It's still quick, but it's not as quick as well, actually it's pretty quick still. So our auto indexing is pretty quick. It's funny enough, because in my testing it was a bit slower, and I was a bit concerned about that, and that's why I thought the indexing would be a good complement to the auto suggest. But maybe I've shot myself in the foot there and we've coded it too well, because it's really fast. So that's really good. Okay, happy days. Gonna put the cloud index back on, so the filtering is also quick. Yeah, so that's it. Simple. And you can in the module, you can customize the design of the different elements. Yeah, so have a little play. Let me know what you think. I think it's great. It gives you an idea of what you can kind of filter by without having to know the whole catalog. So that's it for this video, and I will in the next video of the new update, I'll be talking about live search, which is like Ajax search. So yeah, watch out for that video. I hope you have a great day. Hey, Pete here. Welcome to the third video in the recent update in Divi Ajax Filter Machine and Body Commerce. This video is about live search. So in previous videos we had indexing to speed up the filters. Then we had auto suggest to help suggest terms that you're searching. And the last one is live search, so displaying the posts in like a live Ajax search. So just want to go through here. Let me just reload the site. So you can see the indexing works super quick. You can just filter, works really well. Okay, so that's the indexing. I'm just going to go over here, show you, just kind of recap. So catalog index, we have these different options: internal SQL, Typesense or ElasticSearch if you want to host it yourself, or our own cloud index where we host it for you. Check it out. Have a look at the video before if you need it. Then we have auto suggest. So that basically, if we come over here, I'll turn off live search, auto suggest. So auto suggest, what happens is when you're on the page and you type in, say, oil, for example, it'll auto suggest words for you, and it makes it easier for the customers to find what they want to find, especially with like e-commerce sites. Let's say you have clothing and you type in, I don't know, skateboard or something, and then it'll come up with a skateboard shirt or the skateboard bearings or skateboard wheels or skateboard trucks, whatever it is. It makes it easier for people to find it. So the last thing is live search. So this will work on like Divi Machine search post module, for example, or Ajax Filter. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you have what you want to filter as search. Then come down to the search options, enable live search. There's some options here such as, you know, the delay, show images, all that stuff. Template style is kind of the main thing you want to look at. Here we have these different options: text list, image and text, or loop layout. If you are not familiar with our plugins, we have a thing called we have a concept called a custom loop layout, in the way that you design in the Divi builder and then we replicate that design for each option. So a bit like how the loop builder works now in Divi 5. Anyway, I'm going to keep it as list text. Just save that for you. Now I'm going to reload this page and you'll see what the live search, how that works. So let me just type in oil, and then it should pick up all these different posts, and you can see how it's paginated. So I can go to the second page, third page, and then you click on it and it takes you straight to that post. Now you can also change that, what you want to do. So over here on click action, go to result, fill and filter, or search, fill search only. So you can do things like that. I'd imagine you want to go straight to the post because the person is looking for what they're looking for. So anyway, and then there's design options to style that up. You can change all that different stuff over there. So it's very, very simple and effective. So really, I mean, I don't think you want to be using it too much with the Ajax filters in a way, because you already have, I would say probably auto suggest is probably better for Ajax filters. You know, because the idea is that you then, you know, like let's say I want to go oil, and then I'll say, okay, I want this heavy oil, then it can show me which ones are the heavy oils, or I don't know, do you know what I mean? Whereas the live search probably is more used in Divi Machine with a search post module on the home page, for example, or something like that. This is only in Divi Machine. It's not an Ajax filter, so you need to upgrade to Divi Machine if you want to be using the live search. Yeah, and it'll be in body commerce for Divi 5 as well. So that's it, really, nice and short and sweet. I've made 3 videos. I'll probably release them as one video as well as 3 separate videos. So yeah, I hope this is helpful. If you have any suggestions on how to make these features better, please let us know. I hope that you enjoy them. I hope you see how we're really helping to make it better for you, for your customers, improving the speed and UX, so you can make these amazing websites with Divi. Okay, have a good week, and yeah, I really appreciate all of you guys. You are amazing. Speak to you soon.